Olivia?
Yeah?
Hey, a fridge!
Let's go to the library! Let's go to the library!
Good morning. Okay, my hair is all kind of cray-cray, but that's fine because I'm a mama. So right now I am in the process of setting up the kids' teaching textbooks, and they are excited. They have loved teaching textbooks. It's been a great tool for us because it takes all of the battle out of math. It makes math so much simpler for everyone. They love the program. It is fun. It makes it interesting, and it's just insanely easy to do. So right now I am in the process of setting up Olivia. I've input her first name and last name. I need to do her birthday. So there's Olivia's. So if you want to, you can pick up any computer in the entire house or anywhere and do your math. It's not tied to any computer anymore.
So I can do it on the TV?
You could do it on the TV.
Cool.
You could do it absolutely anywhere. What you think about that?
Awesome. So I could do it in my room?
You could do it in your room.
So if we went on like a really big trip and it was going to be a long way to go there, I could just do math the entire way?
You could. So apparently you can actually even do it on a tablet. You have to use this special web browser, which I've never actually heard of, but... Hello. Goodbye. You just hit Math 4 main interface. Hit it. And you're just doing lesson 1. What's the first step?
You hit the lesson and then you hit the lecture.
Yep.
So we are learning about your homing instincts. So we're doing an experiment to see if we were birds, how hard it would be.
What's the problem for birds? What happens, but it's not really a problem for them?
They could turn slightly and end up in the completely wrong way. Like the completely wrong place on go.
Why don't they end up in the wrong place?
Because of their homing instinct, they can turn and know when they are going the wrong way, so they turn to get back on track.
Okay, who's going first? Lauren. Okay. So, how this is going to work, you're going to take 2 steps. I'm going to shout wind, not shout, but say wind. And when I say wind, you need to turn one way or the other. And then you're going to keep walking slowly, and I'm going to say wind, and you're going to turn and see how long it takes you to get to your end place. Start. Wind, 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 wind. Okay. Your turn, Olivia. Olivia?
Yeah? Can I go? Go.
Okay, go. Wind, 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 wind. Yay! You want to turn?
Yes. Can I do it now? I can't see. A bird's on the bird feeder. I don't want to see.
The whole point is not being able to see, buddy. Wind. Keep walking. Wind. Turn.
Reverse the first one, you turn.
Keep going, Luke. You're cheating.
Hello.
Okay.
Yay! Good morning. It is Tuesday, which means we're going to club day, as usual. I'm really excited, and I think Lucas, because he's been singing the entire time. And it's being weird. We didn't go last time because we were all sick. It seems like that's been happening a lot this year. But we're fixing to go in. I forgot to pick up the camera when we were driving, so I can't talk as long as usual. Bye.
Good morning. Well, it's early Tuesday, and that means our fridge is supposed to get delivered today. I'm getting ready to move this table way over to the other side of the room here so they can get through. They gave us a scheduled delivery window of sometime between 8 o'clock in the morning and noon, so that means I'm here. I'm actually working from home right now. The remote desktop is wonderful, and we're really glad to finally get this thing replaced and hopefully have a fridge that actually works. It's been kind of annoying having to go out to the garage and have that little fridge and shuffle food between it. But even though it's going to be a slightly smaller fridge, I'm hoping it's going to work a lot better for us. Of course, once they get it installed, you really ought to wait like 24 hours for the thing to get cold enough to put food in it. And with a hurricane out in the Gulf, again, I'm kind of worried that once it's made its way onto land and come this way, the wind and rain is going to knock out our power, and so we'll be without a fridge again. But that's just me being pessimistic. Luna is never pessimistic, though. Are you? Anyway, hurry up and wait. And just a short while later, Lisa has left with the kids to go to club day, and she's got a call that they're supposed to be here in 15 or 20 minutes. So I've put the cats up in our room. We're actually probably gonna have to take this door off the hinge to get the old fridge out because it's big. The one that we're getting, I think, is a fairly similar footprint. I just don't know, because we kind of picked it in a little bit of a hurry because we wanted to get it moving. We looked through the list of what they said we could have as a replacement and picked a real similar one. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready for this to just be done and have a working fridge and not have to go in the garage when I want to get milk. That's not a JB Hunt truck. It's a big old hole. Apparently the one they're bringing in is like 32 inches deep, so it won't be far out in the room. I'm really gonna miss the extra space, but I'm gonna like having a fridge that works a whole lot more than I am the space that I'm gonna be missing. Hey, a fridge! It's a lot smaller. I think the old one came out like all the way to this line. But it should get cold on the inside, just I gotta take all the tape off. But the most important thing that I've gotta do is adjust the shelves so my tea pitcher can fit in there. But before I do that, oh my goodness, that is a huge ice bin. Our old one was so tiny. We use a lot of ice, so that's really exciting. I mean, I know there's the one on the door and we'll use that for the cups, but when I want a bunch of ice, I want to get a bunch of ice. And it comes with a scoop. That's great. So yeah, fits in there. Have to slide that shelf back. So does the Instant Pot, so that'll work.
So we just got back from club day and we had a pretty good time. I think Luke had a lot of fun. We were like learning about leaves and we're learning about the different kinds of parts of the leaf, and then we drew it on paper. We took a crayon and we put the thing underneath the paper and we traced it kind of, and then we wrote the definitions and the kinds of the leaf. Obviously Luke couldn't, so I just wrote his things. But then he tried to rub the crayon off because he said he didn't like to write. We had fun though, and apparently next week we're gonna make ice cream. Fun. Like our homemade ice cream, and our teacher might bring toppings for it.
Somebody just said we're going to eat ice cream.
Leaf ice cream?
Yeah, people did say that.
Okay.
I think you need to share what Luke told the teacher today.
Oh, yeah. So we first got there and the teacher said, "We missed you all last week because we were sick." And Luke said, well, I said, "We were sick." And Luke said, "Yeah, I had the coughs." And then she said, "Oh, I hate makeup." The teacher said, "I hate when people get coughs." And Luke said, "Yeah, I was coughing up snot balls." And then she said, "Oh, okay." And Luke said they were big snot balls. I was coughing up so many snot balls.
I'm sure she loved that.
Those snot balls. They're horrible.
Look, it's not a truck.
What truck?
That one.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
Luke, don't tell people you're coughing up snot balls, okay?
It's a school day, but we're gonna run to the library. Obviously, my kids are excited.
Library. Let's go to the 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 library. Library.
Are you this excited?
I'm excited.
Let's go. Yay! Also, look how pretty Olivia's hair is today. Turn around. I did a little braid thing in it today. Let's go. Go on.
As soon as I told Luke, he started squealing top of his lungs. I'm so excited. Yay!
I know. Isn't it good to be excited over simple stuff?
Luke.
Oh boy. So here's my question for today. Do your kids get that excited over the library? Is this normal? That's kind of more what I'm asking. Is that normal? But I'm glad they love it. I mean, Lauren's been begging for days. I mean, we only took them back like end of last week, and she has been begging, I want to go to the library. She wants more books. Yay. Olivia, what did you find? Now why is that funny?
Because I'm reading this book in my language. Can you see?
What you reading? What's it about?
Caroline Chickadees.
Carolina chickadees? Okay.
Is it Caroline Chickadees? All kinds of birds.
That picture actually does kind of look like
It's all about birds.
It's all about birds? And what are you reading?
So I don't know why it's called that yet. And I'm gonna look at the one you just found.
What do you have?
It's fairy tales.
Are you gonna get it?
I'm gonna look at it.
Okay. What are you reading, buddy?
A comic book.
What kind of comic book? Oh, is there zombies in it? Yeah.
What?
Nothing. Is it good? Okay.
There's a zombie doggy.
The zombie doggy.
So we're going home now, and I'm sorry to say that I cannot read as soon as I get home. We have to finish our history because we went before we did history, because I think we closed at 5. And probably would have had time even if we did do our history and went, but I wanted to go like right then. But we picked out a lot of good books. I'm really excited to read some of them. I got 3 books. How many books did you get, Olivia?
I don't know. A ton.
And Luke got a few. How many did he get?
About 3 or 4. I spent a little while talking to the librarian about a system that they have where you can actually use your Kindle and rent library books through your Kindle. So I thought that was a pretty cool feature. So I'm going to be able to get the kids some library books through the Kindle when, you know, sometimes you're not able to make it to the library, or they finish a book and they want something else to read, but it's late at night and, you know, obviously the library's not open. So we have that option now. We have it all figured out, and I had to get passcodes and all that to be able to get into it. We're really excited for that though.
And how many times have I come to you in the middle of the night, like pretty late, like sometimes like 11:30, saying I can't sleep and I have nothing to read.
All the time though.
And I think it's gotten even to be like 12 o'clock, and I can't just. And obviously the library isn't opened, and obviously we're not going to go to the library even if it was open at midnight.
Yeah.
But it'll be convenient if we could just get it on the Kindle, because it doesn't take long to get a book from the computer.
Once they got back, the kids actually talked Lisa into putting history off until tomorrow so they could read, and Lauren has already finished one of the books that she got at the library. The kids like to read. I think getting signed up for the Kindle program they have is, yeah, this needs to happen. Well, our fridge has cooled down and started producing ice, and yeah, I think it's gonna work for us. It's kind of nice to not have the fridge protruding past the wall, but on the other hand, I do miss the extra space in there. I don't know, the freezer is laid out in a much more usable way than the other one was, so I think it'll be okay in the end. I just don't like changes, and I don't like that this isn't the one that we picked out originally, but again, I can't do anything about it. Well guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thanks for joining us today. Good night.
End plate.
That's not an end plate.